I was in Cuba about 20 years ago and I saw a fellow with a t-shirt and he said, "Live like you're going to die tomorrow and farm like you're going to live forever." My name is Michael Mulloy. I founded Blackshell Farm in 1983, having worked on a pilot mussel farm from 1982. I started off with two friends of mine and we had our backs to the wall for about 10 years, but we got things going and we've built up the business. I subsequently bought out the other two partners and now my two children, Joan and Louis, are shareholders and they will ease me towards retirement. Mussel farming attracted me because of the kind of magic quality of producing food from apparently nothing, but of course it's not that simple. All the ingredients are in the seawater, food and all support systems for our mussels are in the water around us. So we don't have to add anything, we don't have to treat them, they're very robust, and that was a huge attraction to me to get involved in a food business that has a lovely clear foundation behind it. Day-to-day mussel farming is all about production, whether it be at the husbandry stage. You have to get a sufficient number of juveniles into the water and get them into the water at the right density. So it's all about supporting the technology and the people involved in that process. As you can imagine, when you're dealing with a large volume of material, you're relying on machinery, and machinery has to be maintained and adapted and kept in a way that is efficient and reliable. Well, the main challenge is there's environmental challenges. Obviously the biggest challenge is to keep the gear in place, keep it anchored and keep it secure. We have increasing velocity in storms, so that's a challenge to keep people safe on the job when they're out at sea in harsh conditions. But also we've got regulatory challenges in that our licensing system is deficient. There's lots of delays along the system, and I could speak for that for a long time, but that is a real problem. It has not enabled us to avail of supports that would be available if we were properly licensed, and that is a frustration, and that's an ongoing challenge for us as an industry and also for our representative association, IFA Aquaculture.
Irish Farmers Association, the aquaculture section, supports the aquaculture industry by providing representation and advocating for the Irish aquaculture industry, including shellfish farmers, finfish farmers, seaweed farmers and novel species like abalone. We provide representation on a national, EU and international level. We collaborate with our EU partners in the Aquaculture Advisory Council, the European Mollusk Producers Association, the Federation of European Aquaculture Producers, and we're also active members of the International Salmon Farmers Association. So IFA Aquaculture provides a strong voice for the Irish aquaculture industry in Ireland by advocating for the implementation of the aquaculture licensing review. Our main objective is for reform of the aquaculture licensing system and the legislative framework that underpins it.
Blackshell Farm started knitting a cotton continuous mesh product following two visits to New Zealand to see what they were doing there. The main initiative was to replace single-use plastic, which we'd used for decades before that, which was basically an Italian system. So we replaced it with the New Zealand system. So we bought machinery from New Zealand. We subsequently copied that machinery. It wasn't copyrighted, so we're happy to say it. And we increased the number of machines in use to 5. And then we subsequently bought further Spanish machinery, which enables us to produce a bigger range of products and to increase the volume which we export. And we supply the lion's share of the Irish industry with their cotton mesh. That mesh is deployed holding the mussels onto the grow rope. That biodegrades. It degrades naturally in the water, so the waste element is taken away from it. I love being able to produce a good quality product from our wonderful environment here, and I love the people I work with, and I love the satisfaction of filling trucks and seeing them going off down the road and getting good feedback from customers and getting new orders and more orders. That really is a satisfying aspect of mussel farming.